Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another edition of Comic Book Unboxed. I'm Jim Viscardi, that's Jamie Lovett, and today we could not be more excited because Wizards of the Coast sent us their newest set of Magic the Gathering cards, the Lord of the Rings set, Tales of Middle-earth. I was under the impression that maybe we'd be going on a hunt for the One Ring. That's not gonna happen today, though, Jamie, is it?
No, we did not get any collector boosters, which is where you'd find this one-of-one ring card. There exists only one copy of that variant. What we did get sent are a whole bunch of other stuff. Set boosters, pre-constructed decks, bundles, that kind of stuff. So still plenty of fun to be had.
We're going to be breaking these open. But first, let's talk through basically what is this kind of set? Because Magic does a number of different kinds of sets with licensed stuff. Right, they have a set that's called Secret Lair, which is explain to folks what Secret Lair is and how that's different from what like this Mamma Jam is.
So Secret Lair is like their almost boutique special collection. So they'll make limited editions of sets of 5 to a dozen cards with special art that are usually just variants of other cards, with a featured artist or a featured property. They've done The Walking Dead before. And there is a Lord of the Rings, one of those coming out, that'll have images from the Lord of the Rings animated movies. This is a full-on set that can be played not in standard, but in modern and in other formats, especially the very popular Commander format. And in fact, they have made 4 Commander Lord of the Rings decks that you can buy that are pre-constructed, have a Lord of the Rings cards in them, and we have one of them here. We actually have the Riders of Rohan deck that we'll get to in a second if you want a spot like that.
All right, that is the Commander deck, Jamie. So walk us through the Commander deck.
So there are 4 pre-constructed Commander decks. Each one has a face card. That's the one you can see in the box. That is the Commander, the one that the entire deck is themed from. There's one that is both like Frodo and Samwise. This one is Eowyn Shield Maiden. That's Eowyn from Rohan, and it's a Riders of Rohan deck. It's red, blue, white. Her abilities involve making tokens. So this is the kind of deck where if you like swinging at your opponents with a whole lot of little creatures, this is probably the deck that's going to do it for you. And we won't bother digging into this one because it's pre-constructed. Yep. It's going to have the same cards in every copy. But it's very cool.
I'm going to slide this one over. This one is the starter set.
Yeah, so this is a starter set that comes with 2 thematic pre-constructed decks that basically you can pick it up, open it, and you and your friend can play each other and learn how to play Magic. If you are a Lord of the Rings fan but have no idea how to play Magic the Gathering, this is probably the first thing you're going to want to pick up because it'll make it really easy to understand what you're playing, and you don't have to worry about one person having a functioning deck and the other person having jank that doesn't work. It's pretty basic stuff, but it's a very good starting point. Nice. And you can see it has, Sauron and a version of Aragorn and Arwen as the face cards there.
Love that. All right, I'm going to move this one to the back. This is the starter bundle, basically.
Well, this is a booster bundle.
A booster bundle.
It's going to have 8 set boosters in them. There are 3 different kinds of Magic the Gathering boosters, 4 if you count Jumpstart, which we can point at here in a minute. But there's collector's boosters. Those are the ones with the one-of-one ring in them. There's draft boosters that you usually use when you're doing limited play. And then these are set boosters, which have, they each come with an alternate art card, which are just variants of other cards in the set. So if you get a set booster, you're going to get something that's, at least a little bit different than what you might find in a standard draft booster.
And it comes with a nice box with the One Ring melting in the molten lava of Mount Doom.
Yes.
And then there's this thing that we opened kind of already because we weren't quite sure what actually was in the pre-release deck. But I'm going to hold it here just so we can just get it's got a really cool image of Sauron on it, which is really cool. So Jamie, talk us through this pre-release box.
Yeah, this pre-release box, it comes with basically all the kinds of odds and ends you might want for playing Magic. So there is a deck box in there to protect your Magic deck. There's
boosters in here.
There are a few more boosters in there. Those are draft boosters.
These are draft boosters. Now, draft boosters, which are different from
Those are
Jumpstart boosters, which are different from set boosters.
Yep, draft boosters are the ones you're going to use in limited play where you're building a deck on the spot just from a handful of those boosters. It comes with a die for counting your life. That box there is a deck box you can keep your deck in, and then the cardboard on the outside has a bunch of little pieces you can pop out to serve as like counters or, you know, coin flips if you don't have a coin, that kind of thing.
Basically a nice kind of it's a nice all-in-one set.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing you might want to have with you if you go to your store to participate in a pre-release event. It is a pre-release booster or even, you know, standard draft.
For a second there, I was not able to close it.
It is tricky. It is like a little puzzle box.
Figured it out. All right, so Jamie, in Jumpstart boosters, is there anything special in these? Should I crack one of these open and see what we get?
Sure. Jumpstart is a fairly recent addition to Magic. It's a unique way to do limited draft. Usually in a draft, you would open a booster, you take a card, and you pass the booster around so everyone gets a card from the booster. In this, instead of doing that, each booster is a semi-pre-constructed, semi-random themed like mini deck. And what you do is you open 2 of those boosters and combine them to make a unique deck that is, so like the theme here is courageous, it's a white, and it'll all follow a theme, but if you and your friend both were to open a courageous booster, some of the cards might be different. And then you combine it with whatever theme you get in your second booster, and that's your deck for playing in the tournament. It's a very easy, simple way to do something other than your standard draft or standard constructed. So like if you started with a starter deck and you're bored of playing those 2 theme decks that come in the starter, you can pick up some Jumpstart packs and you and a friend can make a variety of different semi-pre-constructed decks to practice further with.
All right. Have you done a little bit of research? Now, I know you said that it's already on the digital game that they have.
Yes.
And now, but like, are there cards outside of the One Ring that people are looking for? Now, hold on. Before you answer that question, I have to ask because I normally, when I do this, I'm normally doing Pokemon cards, and usually there's a bit of math where you pull 3 cards, slip them to the front, and then the rare card is at the back. Not the case with these, though.
Right. So the first card that you pull out should be an alternate art card that looks a little different than...
That's not this. Unless it is this.
I don't know what that is.
This is a Lord of the Rings art series card. Yuglik of the White Hand.
Oh, you know what I believe that is. So something unique that they did in Tales of Middle-earth to get across the scope of the battles that take place in Lord of the Rings is they made giant pieces of art that depict the battle, and then they cut up that one piece of art into various cards. Like giant triptychs, except they're even larger than that because there'll be like 9 or 12 cards. I believe that might be part of one of those, and it's framed in such a way as to where you can just see the art as opposed to having the Magic the Gathering border breaking it up as you might.
All right, first one is a spirit. The second one is Goldberry, River Daughter, who you said is
Tom Bombadil's wife.
We have King of the Oathbreakers.
Return of the King.
That's one of the best scenes in any movie. The Ring Wraiths, which is a cool card.
There are, of course, 9 different pieces of art for the Ring Wraiths.
Oh, I love that. So is this considered an alt art card then, the Shire Sheriff?
That is a showcase frame. So basically it just makes the art look really cool by not having the full border around it.
All right. Let's see. I coming into this, I knew I was going to mess up names left and right. And Gwahir, the Windlord, I think I said that right. We got that.
A noble bird.
Let's see. We got a Stern Scolding.
Counter spells.
We love that. You cannot pass. So my best Gandalf impression.
These sets are based on the book, Lord of the Rings, but clearly a little bit of inspiration from what the movies made popular.
A Morgul with a knife wound. Mirkwood Bats. Ithilien Kingfisher.
Tolkien loved his birds.
Right. Another bird, another Dunland Crebain. And then this is just like this is an energy card.
That is a basic land card, but it's worth noting that they made the basic land cards look like landscapes from Middle Earth, so that they are something special for. I believe some of them even show the Fellowship traveling across Middle Earth.
Again, I said earlier, I'm usually opening Pokemon cards, which generally are much easier to open. So just bear with me here as I get used to the Magic cards. Okay, so the first card that shows up is one of these really nice art cards. This one is Fog on the Barrow Downs. It's a really cool card.
Maybe they aren't all part of those triptychs, because
maybe.
That definitely doesn't sound like a creature.
Here we go. Every Hobbit's favorite thing in the whole world. Food.
Food tokens. Food is a big theme in the set because of the Hobbits.
Wizards. Rockets. Oh, is that one of that is a foil card? Saruman of Many Colors. Now, I don't know Saruman of Many Colors. I only know Saruman the White.
Well, remember when Gandalf goes to Isengard,
oh, right.
He gets all proud and huffy about how he's more than Saruman the White.
That's right. Voracious Fell Beast. Many Partings.
I like that it's basically a joke about how many endings the Lord of the Rings has.
The Mouth of Sauron. It's a cool looking Sauron. Oh boy. Meriadoc Brandybuck.
It's Merry.
Yeah. But when you say his full name, it's
hard mode.
And we got a Bilbo in here. We love that. Retired Burglar, which we love. Barrow Blade. Rush the Room. Olag High. Oh yeah, I said that right.
I have a troll.
That's right. Easterling Vanguard. And then the land card.
Yes.
But this one doesn't look like
art.
this one.
That one is, they use the actual map of Middle Earth to make these full art lands, which are very cool.
Nice. All right. We'll do like maybe 2 or 3 more of these and see what we get. Oh, so wait. So you never answered the question because I cut you off saying don't answer the question. But what are some of the other cards that people are trying to get?
So I know the one of One Ring has really dominated the conversation.
Okay, so this one's fancy because it's got a signature on the front, where the other ones do not. Put that down. This one's from Dominic Mayer. It's Faramir, which is pretty cool, but his signature is in the gold inset. Okay, so sorry, Jamie. Go ahead.
They remind me of the old Marvel trading cards.
Yep.
Those ones. But really, this set it's mostly designed really to appeal to Lord of the Rings fans. Like, they were pretty open that this is not a set that's going to upset the balance of everything in competitive Magic. So really, it's people hunting down their favorite characters or trying to collect the whole thing.
This is a cool one.
Very cool, kind of Middle-earth unique frame around Elrond there with that. I believe it's Elvish writing around him.
Roto card, Gollum. That's cool, Gollum.
Yes.
Patient Plotter. Samwise the Stealth-Hearted.
You get Sam and Frodo in the same pack?
Yeah, seriously.
These set boosters are loosely, they try to make them thematically tied.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
As opposed to draft boosters, which are fully random.
Lash of the Balrog. And then
Mountains.
All right. I think we're hitting all the fan favorite characters. We haven't really gotten a repeat yet, which
not that I've noticed yet.
Which is here we go. This one giving everyone nightmares tonight. Everyone's favorite spider, Shelob. That's a great one. Great looking one. Put that back up there. All right, let's see what else we got in the set. Ballistic Boulder. Oh, there it is. I just said.
See, you cursed us.
But this one.
That one's foil, though.
Shiny. Eomir. Marshal of Rohan. Nasty End.
It's another cool showcase frame.
Yeah, look at that.
Ooglik the White Hand.
Gorebag of minus more. Oh, this is
a Mordor pack.
Yep. Saruman's Trickery. Tale of Tinuviel.
So that you'll see, that's a saga. Those are cards that are established in Magic the Gathering, but here they are dedicated to kind of the legends and songs from, of course, Lord of the Rings and Middle Earth.
So we had another card that was called Nasty End, which was this one right here.
Ah.
So
yeah,
these are so this is an alt art.
Yep.
And this is the regular card.
Yep.
Because they do the same thing.
Yep. There you see.
There you go. Yeah, in the same pack.
Wormtongue finishing off Saruman there, I believe.
Yep. Sirith, Ungol. Oh, Shelob, who we had as the art card, and then another forest. All right, let's do one more. Is there a character that we haven't pulled yet that you want to see here?
I mean, we haven't seen a Gandalf, have we?
We have not. We've seen Gandalf in the cards, but we haven't gotten a Gandalf card. This one. These are pretty cool. Pippin.
Very nice.
Look at that one. That's a great one. All right, here we go. Last pack. Let's hope we get Let's hope we get Gandalf for Jamie. Human Soldier. Bitter Downfall. One ring to rule them all. Saga card. That's a cool one.
Yeah.
Rising of the Day. This is the alt art, looks like. A different Saruman.
Yes.
Oh no, well no, we had Saruman of many colors. This is Saruman.
They have there are various versions of all the characters in here representing different points throughout the story.
Grishnaksh. Hey, here we go for Jamie.
Of the Shire.
Gandalf, friend of the Shire. There we go. And then we got Elrond, Lord of Rivendell. Now, is that different from the other Elrond we had?
Did we have Elrond before?
I thought we didn't have Elrond. I'll look at it later. Horses of the Brunian. Hobbit Sting. Love that. Pippin's Bravery. Many Partings. And, here we go. And we got the map for the forest.
Yeah, that one shows Mirkwood.
That's pretty cool. All right, so Jamie, this is available now, correct? Or is it coming out in like a week or so?
I believe it should be available now. Actually.
It's available soonish. Soonish. You know what you should do? Just call up your local game store and say, "Hey, when's this set coming out? I want them," and then they'll have them ready for you. That's all you need to do. Plenty more cards to go through. I'm going to let Jamie go through the rest of them. But for more on Magic the Gathering, especially for more on the Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle Earth set, keep it locked into Comicbook.com. We'll see you there.